Good evening and salutations, my Days of Our Lives fans. So, this episode was interesting because it started off good. It had a couple of problems, but for the most part, it started off good. And then it just dropped the ball. It literally just dropped the ball. There's no other way to sit there and describe it. I felt like Bonnie was overreacting throughout this entire thing. She was sitting there acting like she got beaten and tortured for like days and months and everything like that. And in the description it says Alex and Justin rescued her. They didn't rescue her, okay? Even though Bonnie's like, "Oh, you came to my rescue." No, no, he didn't. Xander just didn't feel like taking two people, or the clown just didn't feel like taking two people, so he left you behind. That's not a win for them. By default, sure. But eventually somebody was going to go to the shed and find you. And then what she does, after she gets found, I'm not going to say rescued. She's all like panting. Even when she gets back to the house, she's like lying there by Justin. She's like, I'm like, this is a joke, right? This is a joke, right? I mean, it's been like what? Maybe 24 hours? Not even. And it's not like she didn't have an opportunity to eat. She just chose not to eat like an idiot. But she's sitting there panting, and Rafe is asking her questions. She's sort of like, "Oh, I can't focus. I don't know. I mean, can we just like stop right now?" And I'm like, "Is is she serious?" I'm like, "Yo, listen, somebody's life is in danger, and you're just like, I can't right now. I mean, it's too much." I'm like, "Wow, okay, Bonnie. Wow, I thought Olivia was overreacting and General Hospital, but boo, you are you are definitely outshining her." Rafe came by there. Of course, Rafe came to Demara's place, right? And Tawny was like, "How'd you get in here? The door's open." The door was open. Y'all just had somebody come in here and kill Abby like, I don't know, not that many months ago. And you and nobody else didn't think of, I don't know, shutting the door. I swear, these people are supposedly so rich, and yet anybody could just walk in at any point in time. It's laughable at this point. So Xander actually does the right thing. At first, he was like, "Oh, I can't do it because of Sarah, and I want to hold on to Sarah." I was like, "Oh my god, seriously, bro? You're so desperate to hold on to this woman that you're willing to shoot this other woman because you're just." Oh no, no, no! I'm sorry, I'm sorry. This is supposed to show that he changed for Sarah. This is what changing for somebody else looks like, by the way. Okay? This is what changing for somebody else looks like. Not changing because it's the right thing to do. No, 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 no. I gotta sit there and I gotta appease this woman. So let me change for her. Ava has completely lost her mind. Now I wasn't around for the good old Ava days where she was just maybe a cold blooded killer. Who knows? But with that being said, this seems so, uh, in some ways, out of character for her. I mean, at the end of the day, she got her son back. She got kicked out because she was doing the wrong thing. And okay, you got the money, but no, 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 no. Now your conscience. Yeah, I know it's Charlie Dale. But her conscience or her bad angel Smith is saying, "No, no, no, you got to kill Susan Banks." So at first, Xander takes her back to Ava, and Ava's like, "No, no, no, we're gonna kill her. You're gonna kill her." And she takes off the mask. Like, "No, no, now you gotta do it." It's like, "No, you don't. You can just still do the right thing." You just still do the right thing. You don't have to listen to this idiot. You can do the right thing. He questions, and he ponders, and blah, 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 blah. Eventually, he does let her go. Okay? So lets her go. EJ, tells Tony, I got to do this by myself, and meets her at the airstrip. He has a gun on her, right? Susan jumps in front of EJ to make sure that, he doesn't commit murder. Thou shalt not sin or something along those lines. Mind you, this is the part where they drop the ball. Okay? So you would think that I shouldn't let my mother anywhere near this sociopath. Okay? You would honestly think that Susan would be like, no, 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 don't do it. I mean, granted, there was like 100 different ways that this could have went wrong. Okay? But at least it would have made sense. Okay? I feel like the other scenarios that went in my head, like let's just sit there and say, Susan's like, no, don't do it. He turns around and she shoots EJ. Okay? Let's just sit there and say that happens. It could have went wrong. Most of the times they usually do. It would make sense. Okay? It would make sense. This, let me just stand right behind the enemy, oh, don't shoot, it's a sin, and yada, yada, yada. So, of course, she grabs Susan, she takes her in the car, and EJ goes after her in his car. So, her conscience is like, well, he used to be a race car driver. He's going to catch up to you sooner or later. You know what you have to do. So this chick decides to practically go off the cliff. Off the cliff. He's just going to blame himself. He's going to be even more. Okay, you thought he was, he was extra before. He's going to be even more, screw it, a dick. Okay? He's going to be more of a dick even than before. He's going to blame himself. Yada, yada, yada. Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. Sarah didn't do too much of anything. She really didn't. She came in, she talked to Maggie, and then she went to talk to Xander, who, by the way, had the blue suit that that idiot Bonnie actually was able to describe. And then, so Xander's they're looking at the same suit that Bonnie describes. Now it's a bit of a suspicion, suspension and tension and stuff. I'm like, you could just explain it away by saying there's a lot of people that have those suits. And maybe she'll buy it, maybe she won't. Who knows? I feel like that's about it for the most part. This episode was good. There were some issues. Like Bonnie and her overacting. Her overreacting. The fact that Justin and Alex didn't rescue her. Eventually somebody or some worker was going to sit there and eventually find her. And I guess she would have ran out of food and water before then. How often do they actually water the grass and trim the yard and things of that nature? Seriously. So, besides that, DJ and Ava stuff was good up until that one point where they just said plot matters more than pretty much anything else at this point. But all in all, I watched this episode. I'm pretty sure, unfortunately I hate saying this, but I'm pretty sure that GH probably didn't drop the ball because he probably never really had the ball to begin with in the episode. Might be some good stuff, but until I actually finish watching it, I can kind of guess that Days is going to be the killer. Is going to be the really good one. Unless Bo surprises me. It is coming up towards the wedding, and Y&R has actually been doing really good. I know they got some person on there that I don't know, and they're like, Billy should be scared. And I'm like, I don't know. I've seen this guy, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't really see what Billy should be worried about. Listen, I'm not in the men, but just looking at those two, I can tell you right off the bat, I'm pretty sure Billy has nothing to worry about. And I'm straight and I can sit there and tell you that he has nothing to worry about. Whatever. That is another discussion for another soap opera review. And with that being said, I'm going to go. I want to thank you for watching. Be safe, and I will see you in the next video.